and then we have you here, Edel.
Hiya, how are you, Yvonne? Hello, everyone.
I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. Sunny day in Monaghan, so
Oh,
we can't complain at
oh
all.
my God! It looks like an absolute beautiful sunny day there in Monaghan.
Yeah, long
Are,
may it last.
are you in your living room or you're in your kitchen? Are you?
I'm home, yeah, just home in the kitchen here now. So, look, this is probably the first time anybody's seen it. It's not something we've actually used in any of our kind of
Yeah,
marketing materials or anything
I,
like that.
I recognize the chandelier, but that unit behind you with the chevron detail is absolutely phenomenal. Is that a pantry or a bar?
It's like a breakfast bar and then a freezer and a fridge either side.
Ah,
So
clever
it's a wee
detail.
bit of
Oh my
both.
God, the doors are incredible.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Yes, a local carpenter here actually made them for us here in Monaghan, so very, very skilled man. So we're very
Are
lucky.
you allowed to give him a shout out?
Yeah. It is Care's Kitchens, which are just
Oh,
actually about 2 miles over the road from us here in Mullan. So very, very local
spell that
carpenter.
K, because I'm so robbing that joiner. He is talented. K-E-I-R-S, is
K E
it?
R R S. Yeah, yeah,
K-E-R-R-S.
yeah.
Care.
So
Oh
Christopher
yeah,
did a great job.
like the spuds, Cares Pinks.
Yes, that's it exactly. Yeah. So we didn't go too far to get to try and utilize as much local skill as possible, as I'm sure we all do in all of our projects. But yeah.
Actually, not being funny, but that is one thing that whenever I'm speaking about Mullan Lighting with my clients, immediately the first go-to I have is they're manufactured in Ireland. Like, it's not that we buy them in Ireland, they're made here, and massive congratulations to you. Like, I feel very lucky. I know you quite a while, and like I know that you started this fabulous foundry up in the village of Mullan back in 2009, and it was were you just home from holidays? You were after been away traveling for a long time, yourself and Mike. Mike was an architect, am I right in thinking this now?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'd taken a year out to go traveling, and towards the middle of 2008, and I'm sure, of course, by the time we came back in January of 2009, there was no work in architecture. So it was like, right, how can we take a bit of inspiration that we got on our 9 month trip around the world and use a little bit of his skills of design, mixed with his father was an electrician.
Wow.
So it was like, how can we bring this all together and try and do something, start manufacturing something here in Mullan. So we're very lucky. That was 2009. So we're 16 years now, working on the lighting industry here in Mullan.
And tell me now, right, when you started, you were something like, I think it was yourself and hubby, Mike, right? And then you became 7. How many people have you got working there now?
We are over 100 people here now, probably 102, 103, something like that.
That is incredible. And again, I feel very privileged. I was up there a couple of years ago. I got to be part of an amazing weekend. It was to celebrate your 10th anniversary, and like we got the whole tour. We got shown how everything was made. We got to see everything. Meet all your staff, and then we were treated to some fabulous evening, quiet discussions over a pint, very quietly.
1 pint.
Yeah, no, it was a fun-filled, fantastic weekend. I have to say,
Yeah.
one that I have never forgotten.
Yeah, and
So
it's hard to believe it's 6 years ago as well, which is
yeah,
kind of mad, I think.
yeah. But
It
then
doesn't
when
it
I was
doesn't be
thinking
long
about
going in.
it, and I was looking back in photos, and it was 2019, I'm like, God, it was just pre-pandemic. Should I, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And it's like,
yeah.
and now that actually does feel, in hindsight, a million years ago. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, it was November 10th, I think, 2019, and sure, look, if we had planned it for a couple of months later, it wouldn't have happened.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. And you're flying it now, and I absolutely adore your new ceramic lights. I'm a massive fan. I've been using them on a couple of projects now for a couple of years, but every time I get a new set, you know what I mean, I'm like blown away. The latest ones I've fitted now, I can't remember the name exactly, but they're beautiful. And when they're turned off, they look like little flowers. They're like, they're little scalloped flowers, and a glass ball in the center. And then when they're lit up, like the light they throw on the wall is like another piece of art. They're just phenomenal,
yeah. I
so.
have a couple of them just over there, Yvonne, so we obviously have similar taste.
Yeah, okay, well, see, that's in your home. Mine is in my client's house, which of course brings me joy, but it's not my house.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 Mullan over my own island though. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm a massive fan. Yeah, total fan of
Brilliant.
Mullan, like, you
Thank
know,
you.
and I love the fact that, you know, you can do so many different colors, like, you know, that's phenomenal, like, you know. So my first reason, say, for being attracted to Mullan, right, would have been that there was nowhere to get decent bathroom fittings, right? And you had these IP rated bathroom lighting that I was like, I can't get these anywhere. I could see them on sites in America, but then I couldn't get them over here. And all of a sudden, you were manufacturing, designing them here, and they were phenomenal pieces. So I started buying them, and then over the years, introducing clients to more pieces and more pieces. And we put, like, one of the pieces we ended up sending over to one of my brother's bars in Luxembourg in Urban in the city. And it was a big bespoke, nearly 2 meter long, glass and metal, beautiful fitting, like 2 meters by 800 wide. And it was just huge. And like, essentially, they were done, no bother. Yeah, of course we can do that. And it's like, you are the yes company for lighting. Can you do that? Yes, we can. You know, these are
Yeah. Look,
phenomenal.
it's something that's really important for not just for us, but for the team, because we don't want to be a mass production factory at any point in our future. So if it's bespoke, if it's custom, it actually challenges us and challenges the team, and also
Yeah. Can you hear me still? You give me thumbs up. I can't hear you, but as long as I can talk, can anybody else that's viewing give me just a thumbs up to let me know that you can hear Edel? Can everyone else hear Edel? I need some thumbs up, or someone type there and let me know that you can hear Edel.
can you hear me now?
I can
Yvonne, is
hear
that all right?
you. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly again. Thank you so much.
Okay, great,
So
great.
do you know what? Let me know. Like, I've introduced you, Edel and Mike. Delighted with Mullan. And what, like, you've got involved with this 2 charities. It's Ergol True Special Needs and Make-A-Wish Ireland. And can you tell me a little bit about why you got involved with this? What was it about these 2 charities that made you choose them? And then just could you tell our listeners here just about how they can get involved with it?
Yeah, so look, we've always been very much involved in charity work throughout the years, be it through volunteering ourselves or actually through the company where we encourage everyone to get involved. And we've always had a budget to kind of give towards local sports clubs, local community groups and whatnot. Ergo Through Special Needs is actually very dear to our hearts because it's literally about two miles over the road, and it's for people with additional needs, and it's to give respite to those families. So they would go to this centre where they would have a number of activities that they could do throughout the day, and then they'd all go home in the evening time. So at any one time, there could be 20 or 30 people there with Bernie and the team throughout the day. And again, it gives their family some time away where they can actually go and do whatever they need to do to fill this time, or sorry, to do throughout the day. And my father-in-law, Michael, has been the chairperson for the special needs group for as long as I can remember. So it's very, very dear to us. Then Make-A-Wish Foundation, actually my husband Mike has been an ambassador for 5 years. So he
Okay.
has been very much actively involved in working with those children which care to make a wish, and he would work with them to try and agree what the wish might be, and then working with the foundation to try and actually support the development of that wish and actually making it happen. So it's just two charities that are very close to our heart, and we were very lucky through Make-A-Wish to be able to work in a project which was directly over the road, sorry, but 2 miles over the road, whose two uncles actually work for us. So we were involved in the process of renovating a room for this young girl, to make it basically like a cinema style room so she could entertain her friends and have her friends over. So not only were we, able to help support the wish, we were able to help fundraise for the wish, and then get some local volunteers through the family and friends and
That
staff that
is
we have here in Mullan. So
beautiful. Yeah,
yeah,
beautiful.
so it's really nice. And of course we have a few nice Mullan nights in there too. the local carpenter who did the kitchen behind me,
Mr. Kerr.
he did he did the woodwork in the room, and actually a local interior designer, which I'm sure you all know, which is Tanya in Edel Treanor,
Oh,
she did the design.
love Tanya,
So
of course, yeah.
it all kind of came full circle, all with local providers. So that was really, really important for
Yeah.
us to work on that. But that's one of many projects that my husband has supported. So yeah, so that's why we decided to do the auction for those two charities.
And so the auction is all Mullan Lighting pieces that you have. Like I've gone online, I've seen a few pieces that I've already used, absolutely adore, and I've actually sent a couple of my clients that I know I've specified these to go out on projects, going, guys, not only are you supporting, I would like you to purchase these anyway. So not only are you supporting Make-A-Wish Foundation and Edel Treanor Special Needs, you're also getting to buy a piece here at a phenomenal price. You know what I mean? Because, like, say for instance, if I was just to go through one, and I've two questions on this one, please. The Fairfield pendant, right? The polished, the long brass one, right? I actually have that specified for 2 kitchen islands. And now it's a stunning piece. For anybody that doesn't know it, it's a long piece of really good solid brass. It's about 2 meters long by about 25 centimeters deep, and it's just held up by 2 very fine strings on a beautiful mechanism. Very simple, very simple linear line. Looks exquisite. If I find when I'm using it, I like very lovely kitchen, obviously, but then it means I've got a gorgeous area still over the dining room to do another bigger pendant. But this just puts in the sleekless and its functionality. So normally that's retails at 2,200, and I saw it on your auction site for 660 euros 51 cent, and only one bid on it. So
Yeah.
now that's first question, right? Second question is there only one Fairfield available? So do I not tell the second client or tell everyone here so I can get my hands on this one, or conundrum?
So the products that we've made available, Yvonne, would be some cancelled orders or returns. So they are items that we would have to hold in stock. And as you all know, in Mullan, we don't keep a stock of made goods. We manufacture everything to order. So unfortunately, at the moment, there's only one available.
I get you. So the lucky person has to bid on this and hopefully get it. And because I do see a buy now button, and maybe I'll just tell one of my clients to go buy the buy now button, because that's the buy now is only, I think it's half price. It's 1,100.
50% off, yes, exactly. As for the auction, is 70% off, and then €10 increment bids. So yeah, if you want to guarantee that you get it, buy now is the way to go. Otherwise, there's a bit of a war.
Don't tell anyone. It's our little secret. Beckett, we're online. Tell me this, right? How many pieces are in your auction?
Right now, there are 55 different SKUs. So in some of them, there are multiples available. But so that's what we have for this current auction. But the website, which is the Mullan Marketplace website, we only launched it a couple of weeks ago. As you can imagine, there's a bit of time and effort that goes into getting all the SKUs loaded up there. But our plan is that website will be there throughout the year, and we will be continually adding stuff to it. But the plan is that twice yearly we'll take a week and we will do 2 charity auctions. And whatever pieces are sold during that week will actually go to charity. But throughout the year, we will be adding pieces there that are overstock. Sometimes we do have some pieces that are slight seconds that we wouldn't personally send out as 100%, of the Mullan quality, but they're absolutely usable for somebody who doesn't necessarily have the budget to buy off our main website. Throughout the year, we are going to have the other pieces up there at a discounted price, but those won't necessarily go into auction, but they are going to be discounted pieces that are available. So the Mullan Marketplace website is very, very new, and that's why we wanted to kick off and put a charity auction on first. And so our first sales were through the charity auction because, it's our commitment to doing some good for the local charities we work with. We wanted to ensure that they were the ones getting kicked off, to have the best pieces as well available.
How do I get my arse onto Mullan Marketplace? Is it just through your normal website? There's a link or something? Or
there's a link. So on our Instagram, there's a plethora of marketing kind of links that have gone up over the past couple of weeks, but it's mullanmarketplace.com. It's very, very easy. Just type it in, but you will find the link for it on our main website as well.
And I need to register to get a bid in, correct?
So that is the only thing. You do have to register, but it's quick and easy, just like we do with any other website. But you do have to create a second account for now.
Makes sense. If I'm going to bid on something, you'd want to make sure that it's a genuine bid, not willy-nilly, to make sure it's real. So of course registration is going to be normal. And
you get notifications then if somebody's outbidding you and going to try and steal a deal from you. So it's the only way that you'll kind of be continually in the loop.
Yeah, no, that's easy peasy. Have you got a favorite piece that's up on the auction site? Should I be like, or do you want to tell me afterwards? We don't keep it our little secret again, you know?
Well, I don't know why we have to similarly have the same taste, but I do love the Fairfield as well. It's really, really simple. Yeah. There are a number of chandeliers up there. The Flemish chandelier is absolutely stunning. In the right environment, it's a 3-tier piece, and it just fills the room, which is really, really good.
It sounds it sounds really big. What size is that? The 3-tier?
It's about 120 diameter and about one meter over 1 meter high. So yeah, you need quite the space first.
Well, a double height vaulted hallway or an atrium would be just fabulous for that, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, amazing. And is there anything else you'd like to share with our guys today? Oh, I was asking earlier on, right? Just because this is 2 fabulous charities, and I'm really proud of you guys for doing it. But say if my clients are going to buy these lights. Say if I would love to donate even €50 or something to this, is there a way that I could go on and just build this little fund, knowing that the money is going to these really gorgeous places? You know, I'd love to be able to send 50 yo-yos to you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have an I donate, and following this, we're going to share the link that if people just want to give a direct donation, because we don't need a light at the moment or whatever, we'll share a link afterwards. Yeah. And of course, the more we can gather for the 2 charities, the better. And
the auction is finished on Friday. This Friday. What?
Finished on Friday.
Friday the 23rd. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. But listen, if somebody has a client that they're working with who maybe hasn't the time to talk to them before Friday, we're all human. Give us a call, give us a shout. The site's not going to shut down next week, and everything is lost. So feel free to reach out next week and let us know that maybe the client hasn't had time to make a decision, and we'll be more than happy to accommodate extending it and honouring all of those discounts beyond that.
That would be fantastic. So, like the thing that we can do to help is maybe share this on our WhatsApp groups that these are available, and let's support these 2 fabulous charities, and at the end of the day, be able to purchase some beautiful bespoke, handmade or created like in Ireland, manufactured in Ireland, and there's incredible pieces, and I'm delighted to be able to use your products quite often. So is there anything else, Edel, before we go?
No, listen, thank you whoever has already purchased or bid or has shared it. At the moment it's really just an awareness thing. We will be doing this more often. Sometimes we will rotate the charities. We actually we have a continual charity product on our website, which people may not be aware of. It's called the Foz family, FOZ. So it's these really, really cute children's lights, where there's lovely feather kind of shades, and then there's 2 little teddy bears that hug each other. So that has been a product we launched. It'll be a year and a half ago. We launched it in Paris at Maison Objet.
I remember seeing it, going, "Oh my God, these guys are nuts!" Like,
Yeah,
but they're great fun. Yeah,
they're great fun. And that those all profits from those products from them and into the future will always go to children's charities. We will rotate the different children's charities. Fantastic. So if you don't see something that you want to Mullan Marketplace, look up the teddy bear lights on our main website. They're super cute and really, really elegant when they go into a kid's environment.
Oh, they are absolutely. They're stunning little cuties, aren't they?
Yeah, really, really.
No, I know. I'm saving up to buy myself one of these massive big yellow lamps that I saw in Paris.
Oh yes, yes. We'd hope to have them with you up at the recent trade fair, but unfortunately, they came back from the trade show in not such great care because it was me that packaged them not so well, so we couldn't bring them up and
I
have
know.
them on display. But
We were so disappointed that they weren't
yeah,
there. But sure, look, their time will come. They will be at Design Source soon, you
yeah,
know, and hopefully we get to see you guys there as well, you know. So
yeah.
I love Mullan, love you guys, and
You do.
thank you so much for coming on with us this evening and sharing what you're doing. It's just, as I said, two fabulous charities, Make a Wish Foundation and Edel Treanor Special Needs.
Yeah.
Really, really fantastic, and thanks to yourself and Mike and all your staff up in Mullan.
Thanks a million, Yvonne. Lovely seeing you, and we'll see you probably soon at some other events soon.
Likewise. Before you go, what's the colour on your wall there? Is that petrol by Colour Trend or something, or?
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Oh, 4 out of 10. Colour.
We should have had a competition for that one, Yvonne.
Yeah. But hold on. Can you see my Design Source sofa?
Oh, I can. Yes, fantastic.
This is cement by 9 yards. Yeah.
People pay a lot of money to get cement these days.
They do, but I will get this plastered and finished at some stage. You know,
It looks great.
it's
And
my
you look in your new
hobby.
office and your new showroom as well.
Yeah, in down in Leitrim. Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Thanks a million, Edel.
Thanks for your time. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.